Is there a motion to come out of closed session?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Roll, please.
Trustee Wiedemann,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
supervisor pro tem Gonzalez.
Yes.
Time is 7:11.
7-11, 7-11.
Next is action following closed session, and there is none. Right. Next item is reports. Does anybody have any reports?
I don't have any reports, but I do want to thank the residents. These last couple of years have been, different for me in a very long-standing career. Quite opposite of the role that I've always played and what I've always been here, but the one thing that stands out the most is the way that these communities pull together. Like, you residents have been amazing, and while you guys stand up here and thank us, we want to thank you, because without you guys, we wouldn't have had the strength to do what needed to be done up here. So stay engaged, stay paying attention, and let's look forward to a more positive road and a beautiful rebuild.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you.
Woo-hoo!
We love you, Stephanie.
Stephanie.
All right, I know our clerk has to get somewhere, but I do have a little bit to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the clerk. I'm gonna say a few words about pretty much everybody up here, especially those that are leaving. However, I want to thank the clerk for her service. She was professional through some tough times. There were a lot of tough decisions that had to be made, but she stood strong, and I admire her for that. I just want to, on behalf of the citizens, to say thank you. I'm sure many of them have said that before already, but we just want to thank you for your service, your time, your professionalism. Just kind of putting up with us, I guess. But not only us, just everybody. But yeah, like I said, obviously everybody knows we've been through some tough times. So we just want to say thank you.
That's pretty.
When I first came in, I said, "Are you going to miss us?" And I know that you do. I know she's going to miss. Maybe not everything. But
Not the chaos.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he did ask me that, and I said, yes, I am, because this is bittersweet. I mean, I've been here for 4 years. I got to know a lot of you guys. I love my job.
Mm-hmm.
And
She gonna make me cry. You gonna make me cry.
You're gonna make me cry.
Yeah, we all gonna be crying. You go ahead and cry. It's worth the tears.
We
Worked
know.
so hard.
We know. We get
We
it.
know.
it's tough.
It
It
was.
was. I'm emotional.
It was.
But I thank you guys.
We thank you.
We thank you too.
I had to stay neutral. A lot of you didn't understand that. They said she doesn't show any emotion. Usually, I wear my emotions on my sleeve,
Yeah.
on my face, but this time, my kids would say, "Mom, watch your face." So I had to learn and have to, watch my expressions. But I'm gonna miss the township. I mean, I'm not leaving, but I am gonna miss the staff that's here, because each and every one of you guys mean a whole lot to me. Your respect and, this journey, I could not have gotten through this journey without you. So I do thank you. And,
No, thank you.
I'm just wishing nothing but love to the next administration and to the next clerk. She's going to do great, because she is a great person. I know Miss Casey, so she is going to be great. So thank you guys. Thank you, Stephanie, Carmen. Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez, Trustee Gonzalez, and a special thank you to our attorney. You guys just don't know.
Yes, she went through a hard time too.
I mean, I would call her
Yes.
probably 10 or 20 times a day, because I did nothing without talking with her, because it was a lot, but we got through it.
Absolutely.
We got through it, and here we are. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I couldn't really not say anything, but I also want to thank Newark Township residents. This hasn't been an easy journey. But when you rally together, there is strength in numbers. And I just want to say thank you all for your kindness that you've shown during this time, and just all the love and support, because as Trustee Wiedemann said, we couldn't have done it without you all. But I mean,
We
you
love
all
you,
showed up
Carmen.
and you showed out, and I love you
did.
guys too. And it's been a great journey, and I'll miss you all too. I'll miss the meetings. I won't miss the craziness. It's been a rough journey, but thank you all. And even to the reporters that cover the story, I think it's so important for people to see what's going on in these small communities, because there are so many changes that are needed. So thank you all for covering the story. We appreciate you. And
Thank you, media.
Lord Township,
Thank
you're
you,
amazing.
media.
Thank you for allowing me to serve you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Carmen. We love you.
I think we're gonna maybe do something a little out of the ordinary meeting. I know the clerk has to be somewhere, that's why. Do we want to adjourn?
My husband's getting sworn in.
Yes. She's gotta be there. Do we want to adjourn and then I can just keep talking? Hopefully you guys go out to lunch, I got a lot to say. No, I'm just kidding. But no, if we want to go ahead and adjourn so the clerk could go into the.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. I mean, you're not gonna be taking any action on anything, and you're really just gonna be commenting and thanking people, so I see absolutely
Okay.
no problem with that.
Right. With that.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Right.
Our final meeting.
Trustee
Final meeting.
Wiedemann,
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
Supervisor Pro Tem Gonzalez,
Yes.
7:17.
Woohoo!
Hey!
Thanks, guys. Yeah, next time, I'm gonna keep going for a little bit, few minutes, John. I won't keep everybody long. We do,
Okay. Really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
no,
But let me do, I do want to thank my staff, my
Yes.
Deputy Clerk, Kia, who is on maternity leave. I mean, I couldn't have done any of this without her, and also my administrative assistant, Michael Miller.
Yay, go ahead.
They will still be here, you guys be nice. They will still be here though, so thank you guys for all.
That's a
you do.
blessing.
Appreciate it.
Thank
all
you.
right.
Be safe.
Pepe. He's been our highway commissioner for 10 years.
Wow.
Decided that, I guess that was enough.
That's Pepe.
But you don't know how many calls I've gotten from Pepe, making sure those bills get approved, and he sends texts, but he's always been on it. He's always taken his job very seriously. And just like I said, he's always been on it. It's something he always did with passion. Just anytime you talk with him, you could just feel that his heart was always in it. And you can't ask for more than that. But like I said, he's been here for 10 years. And like I said, we'd like to say thank you.
Thank
I
you.
understand you. Don't be a stranger, sir. There's a lot of knowledge that you could partake not only on the rest of the board, but particularly, the new highway commissioner that will be coming in. So like I said, we want to say thank you and best wishes.
That's what it says. Woohoo!
Right. Next, I want to say a few words about our two trustees. Boy, that's the one that could take a while, but I'll keep it short. I will try to keep it short. But in all seriousness, seriously, the people probably didn't know the amount of work and calls that
we
both
know.
of these trustees did on behalf of the township. They were both just on it. Like I said, there was just things, because sometimes as a person, you can't think of everything, you miss stuff. But they were always on it. They were always, like I said, anytime there was a little work that needed to be done, 10 minutes later, I was getting a call saying, hey, yep, I got this information, or, I made this call and made things happen. Whether it was the safety of our board meetings, there was meetings that I know Trustee Carlisle made sure the security was present when none was requested. And she took it upon herself to make sure those types of things were done. Like I said, just any kind of research or phone call that needed to be made, she was on it. Trustee Wiedemann was exactly the same. Anytime any research or something needed to be found out, they were on it, and they were just, like I said, it was just, there's so many times, you can't even get into how many times stuff like that took place. And I know that a lot of that's, behind the scenes, and there's a lot of times when people ask, why don't you guys talk about that more, about, what goes on and behind the scenes? But sometimes you're just in it so much that you just gotta keep moving forward, and, it's just, unfortunately, what we had to go through was just constant. There were, like I said, plenty of times that, I got off the phone, with them, and we're just saying, we're gonna pray on this for a little while, just for our sanity, to keep us strong when it, came to making tough decisions.
Right.
And sometimes non-action were those decisions that we had to make, and those are probably the hardest. We always felt, obviously, we were here to do a job, but sometimes there was just things that we had to stop. And thankfully we did. Carmen came on board, and then we got Stephanie on board, and we were able to either stop or just slow down so much of it. And like I said, I know even with getting Stephanie, placed as trustee, the work that went into that was just, it was a lot. So I'd like to thank them. Like I said, I don't think they have any idea, how much, they got everybody through this, not just myself, not just the township as an entity, but the people. They really saw us through it. And I don't want to say it's over, because I know you guys aren't going to be strangers, but, at least this part is. So I just want to, thank them, and if everyone doesn't mind, if we could just give them a round of applause.
We love you guys.
I could probably talk for hours, but I won't. I'd like to thank our attorney. Kind of the same thing, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone went through some hard times, obviously, and, the attorney was, took some flack a lot of times.
Ever. Look at the smile on her face.
We're all here for a reason. We work together. We try to get things done. And like I said, it wasn't pretty. And I always said it wasn't going to be pretty. But, like I said, we made some things happen, and we maybe more importantly, stop some things from happening.
Yeah.
And that was kind of, like I said, that was kind of our goal. So I want to thank you as well. Like I said, same thing, don't be a stranger. The government. So like I said, I'd just like to thank everybody. And then, yes, just one more quick announcement. As I'm sure most people know, Monday, May 19th, will be the swearing in for our new officials here at Thornton Town.
Yes!
I'm being told, like maybe some of the other dealings we've had here, but at 1 o'clock promptly, and then also at 12:30, we're actually going to have a meeting before the swearing in. So we're going to have a meeting before at 12:30, and then we're going to go. There might be a short gap, but promptly at 1 we'll do the swearing in. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that.
So be here at 12 o'clock.
Like I said, hopefully we're going to be on time. And then also we do have some cake and coffee in the back to celebrate our leaving officials. And like I said, unless someone else has any other thing to say, I'd like to say thank you for everyone coming. Thank everybody for their time. And that's it.
Woohoo! I don't want cake. Are they gonna hand out the flowers while they standing over there? Fireworks.
No, just take the thing. We just don't want to leave nothing for them.
All right, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
It was very long-winded, but we're very grateful. I'm going to turn to the people. First of all, let me say, on behalf of Thornton Township employees, we say thank you for your service here at Thornton Township. The men and women here at Thornton Township, who, like myself, who've been here 28 years, have seen a lot of leadership change on this board. And this is the first time I can honestly say that it's hard, it's heavy-hearted, that some of these men and women, Chris and I started out together, I said that a couple of months ago. We started out here together at Thornton Township. He was in special services and I was in GA. And we have campaigned together. We have pretty much watched this building grow from this was smaller than this once upon a time. And we've campaigned together and we have watched his children grow, even though he's still gonna be here on the next board. But this journey of Mr. Frank Demzuka really being a supervisor, and 2021 they started out as a different group, and this is a new group. We lost George Washington along the way. We lost Jerry Jones along the way. We lost Dr. Weems and several other great employees of Thornton Township along the way. In these last 4 years, we gained Supervisor Henyard
We ain't game.
in 2022.
Forced.
And then the board shifted again, and we got Carmen, and then we got Stephanie. The employees
We didn't
have
game.
stood still with you all. Even if we felt sometimes we was on the back burner of some things, we still stood still with you.
No.
We did our job. We came every day, Monday through Friday, Saturdays and Sundays. We out there sun up and sun down, serving the people of this community and who we've been serving for a long, long time.
Oh, I ain't see it
So we
like
thank
that.
you so very much for your endeavors and whatever God has planned for you in the near future. I know sometimes we're gonna see your little faces here because you can't stay away. But we just want to say thank you to Peppy. Love you. You know that. We started out a long
course
time
you know
ago
that.
in Cal City, and once you came here. Stephanie, I remember Stephanie came here in 2003, and she was MGA for a few minutes. Then she went to finance, and she thought she was all that, of course. But we want to say thank you. And Ms. Carmen, I've known you in different ways throughout the community. But I want to say thank you. And even Darlene, who I started in 1997, when she was here.
Speech over.
Come on now, ladies. Come on. Y'all gotta get past it. Yeah, you're still there.
Just stay on the subject.
Right.
But we want to say thank you. And to give you all something as a token of our appreciation, the employees' appreciation of Thornton Township, for your service and your dedication for the community. So we're going to give you all something.
Okay. Aww.
So nice.
Isn't that lovely? Isn't it? I want to see the cake.
Justin and his beautiful wife has a very special gift for you, Stephanie. It's a rose tree, you all.
Aww.
Yellow roses for friendship.
So deserving. That's so beautiful. Aww. I wish I had emotions. That's why I'm going to therapy so I can have emotions again.
Yeah, I know. You looking at me like that. You know. So this is a lady who's always doing for others. She never thinks of herself when giving to others. She don't even know that we're doing this. So I had to get the help of some other people because we wanted to do a real throwback for you. And we want you to be able to look at this. We want you to smile. We want you to go way back and think of all the good times, the fights. Don't you have me cry. But we love you.
We do.
We're going to miss you.
We already
And this
do.
is for you, from all of us.
Aww. I'm gonna stand back up. My leg is acting up.
Thank you.
Now, Peppy, Chris and I were really trying to figure out what to get a guy that has everything. I mean, when I say everything, he has everything. He has a car that we always use in the parade that I just knew he was going to give to me because he didn't need it. Chris was going to offer me so he could get the car. So your consolation prize tonight is Trustee Nora Sapowski. So that's your throwback. Lucky you. And Chris, did you refer to the name?
He said, which one?
You gonna do it? Carmen's name? Well, Carmen, we love you too. We're gonna miss you as well. And Chris was really talking about having a little roast and toast to everyone. So your roast is that you're no longer be Carmen Carlisle.
She was never
I
that.
couldn't get it out right.
Because that ain't her name.
It was real bad. I couldn't get it out. So you will be known from now on as Carmen Carlisle, not Carlisle. And again, to the attorney, thank you for everything. Thank you for your support, your endurance, just going through the whole process. And we would like to thank everyone that we informed of tonight. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming out for them. We love all of you.
Thank you.
And we got even Stephanie's mom and dad here. I'm gonna get beat up.
Okay. Thank you, Stephanie parents. Is that it?
I just want to tell my daughter how very proud her father and I are of her.
Okay.
She is amazing. Not only is a daughter, but is a friend to everybody.
Yes.
We love you, sweetheart. I love you too, Mom.
She's got everybody crying. Just allergies. So if you want to come up and take a picture, if you guys want to take a picture of your cake before we cut it,
I want to see
all
it.
right? And thank you again.
I just want to look at the cake. I just want to see it. Is it whipped cream or buttercream?
That looks like I think that the flowers are buttercream.
It looks like. And these to choose. That's very pretty. Appreciation for leadership, dedication, and commitment to Thornton Township. We will miss you. We definitely. This is beautiful. Was this from is this from the bakery? Now we can finally get it approved on the
It's not approved to Rob.
I was trying to be funny.
To Robert reads it off, right? Buttercream, strawberry.
Congratulations. How does it feel to be our trustee for so long?
It felt great. I love working for the residents.
We loved you too. We thank you so much.
New day.
I know you are.
I am.
We gotta talk about what's
be a
next
good old
another day. All right.
Yeah.
You got so much.
Handcuffs on me there. See, I couldn't even respond.
Are you still here? You still gonna be here, right? You're not leaving?
I mean, no, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. I'm just making
here.
sure. I'm making sure.
Grew here.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk.
Stuck with me.
Look, we gonna talk. We gonna talk.
Stuck with me.
Okay.
Did you see how beautiful it is?
It is so pretty.
It's nice, but it ain't that nice.
Thank you, Carmen. We love you. We miss you already, and we know you'll still be around.
Period.
So thank you. And
She ain't going nowhere.
we already know that. She part of the team now.